Alright, y'all, welcome back to another description of ready to run sets from Lionel Catalogs video. Today's catalog is going to be the Lionel 2014 Christmas catalog. So let's get started. First up, we have the Frosty the Snowman Line Chief Remote Christmas set. This is a set that's new in the catalog. So for over 60 years, Frosty the Snowman has hidden the hearts of young children and solidified his place as a lyrical favorite for the holiday season. Lionel is excited to offer this stunning and magical O-Gauge Frosty the Snowman Line Chief set to the 2014 lineup that will ensure holiday magic for years to come. So the set itself includes an 080 locomotive and coal tender, Professor Hinkle hopper car, a Professor Hinkle hopper car, a wood-sided refrigerator car, and offset cupola caboose, 8 curve 036 fast track sections, 3 10-inch straight fast track sections, and 1 fast track wall pack terminal section, and a wall pack power supply and a line chief remote. The locomotive features electric locomotive control by remote, operating headlight, puff and smoke, on and off switch for sound and smoke, rail sounds RC sound system with diesel revving or steam chuffing and background sounds, whistle, bell, user-activated announcements, chuffing sounds in sync with the speed of a locomotive, operating coupler on the rear of the tender, power for maintenance free motor, cab window glass, 2 traction tires, die-cast metal locomotive body and frame on tender, separately applied marker lamps, driver linkage, brake stands, coupler, air lines, and buffers. Passenger cars feature interior illumination, die-cast metal trucks and operating couplers, soft molded diaphragms between coaches. Line Chief remote features forward and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons for whistle sound and bell special passenger announcements, requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. So the gauge is O-Gauge, scale type traditional, brand is Lionel, power electric, engine type is steam. The minimum curve is 027. Dimensions of the set length is 43 inches, and the layout dimensions is 40 inches times 60 inches. And the most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2016 Ready to Run catalog. Next up is the Thomas & Friends Christmas set with line chief, remote, and rail sounds RC. So this thing is easy to set up, train set, track, and wall pack power supply included, ready to run out of the box. Easy to use power and control system, basic wall pack power supply, terminal track section with a jack for connecting the wall pack. A friendly handheld remote control that is color coordinated with the locomotive it controls. It can run more than 1 locomotive on the same track. The remotes are color coordinated with the locomotives for convenience. The locomotives listen for commands for their color coordinated remotes. The locomotive speed, direction, and sounds are determined by instant or distant commands sent directly to the engine. The set includes Thomas the Tank Engine with 3 interchangeable faces, Annie and Clarabelle, 1 straight fast track sections, 8 curved fast track sections, and a fast track terminal section, and remote control wall pack power supply. So for the features, it has an electric locomotive controlled by the line chief remote controller with forward and reverse speed control knob, whistle, sound, bell, and all aboard announcements, requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. The rail sounds RC sound system with steam chuffing and background sounds, whistle, bell, and user activated announcements. Moving eyes on Thomas the Tank Engine, power for maintenance free motor, on and off sound switch, traction tires, set of 3 removable faces, removable roofs on Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle. Operating coupler at the rear of the locomotive, dual operating couplers on Annie and Clarabelle. Product specifications, the gauge is O-Gauge, scale chart traditional, brand Lionel, power electric, engine type steam, minimum curve is 027. The product length is 21 inches, dimension set length is approximately 21 inches, and the layout is 40 inches times 50 inches, and the most recent catalog is the Lionel 2015 Christmas catalog. Alright, next up is the Silver Bells Line Chief Remote Control System set. So this thing is easy to set up, train set, track, and wall pack power supply included, ready to run out of the box. It's easy to use power and control system, basic wall pack power supply, terminal track section with the jack for connecting the wall pack, kid-friendly handheld remote. It can run more than 1 locomotive on the same track. Distant frequencies available for different line chief locomotives allow for multiple remote engines to run at the same time. Line chief locomotives can also run on any track powered by a conventional transformer at a constant 18 volts. Line chief locomotives can operate at the same time as any legacy or Team CC controlled engine on the same 18 volt powered layout and track. The set includes a 242 locomotive and tender, gondola with bells, a double door boxcar, and a caboose. It includes 8 036 fast track sections, one 10-inch straight fast track section, one fast track terminal section, wall valve power supply, and the line chief remote controller. So the locomotive features electric locomotive control by remote, on and off switches for smoke and sound, rail sounds, RC sound system with steam chuffing and background sounds, whistle, bell, and holiday theme music. Chuffing sounds in sync with puff and smoke, operating headlight, puff and smoke unit, operating coupler of the rear tender, power for maintenance motor, traction tires, die-cast metal locomotive body. The rolling stock features operating couplers, two removable silver bells in the gondola, and yeah, so the remote features forward and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons for whistle, bell, and holiday theme music, requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. So, for the product specifications, the gauge is O gauge, the scale type is traditional, the brand is Lionel, minimum curve is 027, product length 45 inches, dimensions set length is approximately 45 inches, and the layout is 40 inches times 50 inches. The most recent catalog is the Lionel 2015 Christmas catalog. And here is the Thomas Kincaid Christmas Line Chief remote set. So, the Thomas Kincaid Christmas set is sure to bring the new light to your train or Christmas display. This iconic lines and quality graphics and design of this classic toy train combine perfectly with Thomas Kincaid's amazing style to capture the warmth and spirit of an American Christmas. So the set itself includes an 080 locomotive and tender, a holiday gathering baggage car, a home for the holidays combination car, and the night before Christmas observation car. So the set also includes 8 curve 36 fast track sections with 3 10-inch straight fast track sections and 1 fast track terminal section, a wall pack, power supply, and line chief remote controller. So the locomotive features electric locomotive control by remote, operating headlight, puff and smoke on and off switches for smoke and sound, rail sounds RC sound system with steam chuffing and background sounds, and user activated whistle, bell, and announcements. Chuffing sounds in sync with puff and smoke, diecast operating coupler on the front of the locomotive, operating coupler of the rear of the tender, power for maintenance motor, traction tires, diecast metal locomotive body and frame, upgraded drive rod assembly, silver metal rims on the drive wheels, engineer and fireman figures. So the passenger cars feature diecast metal 6-wheel trucks, operating couplers, silhouettes, figures and windows, and lighted interiors. Authentic Thomas Kincaid art on passenger car sides, and signature Thomas Kincaid lantern on observation car drumhead at the end of the car. So the line chief remote features forward and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons to activate the whistle, bell, and special announcements, requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. So the product specifications: the gauge is O gauge, scale chart traditional, brand is Lionel, power electric, engine type is steam, minimum curve is 031, dimension set length is approximately 43 inches, and the layout dimensions is 40 inches times 60 inches, and the most recent catalog is the Lionel 2015 Christmas catalog. Next up is the Victorian Christmas Line Chief Remote 460 set. This stunning Victorian Christmas 460 Line Chief set embodies the themes of family, charity, peace, and happiness. That embodies the spirit of a Victorian Christmas, making it a perfect addition for your holiday collection. So the set includes a 460 European-style locomotive, number 4983, 2 coaches, 1 combination car, and 8 curve 36 fast track sections, 1 10-inch straight fast track sections, 1 fast track wall pack terminal section, a wall by power supply, and a line chief remote. The locomotive features electric locomotive control by remote, operating headlight, puff and smoke on and off switches for sound and smoke, rail sounds RC sound system with diesel revving and background sounds, horn, bell, and user activated announcements, chuffing sounds in sync with speed of locomotive, operating coupler of the rear tender, power for maintenance motor, cab window glass, 2 traction tires, die-cast metal locomotive body and frame on tender, separately applied marker lamps, driver leakage, brake stands, and coupler air lines and buffers. The passenger cars feature interior illumination, die-cast metal trucks and operating couplers, soft molded diaphragms between the coaches, and the line chief remote features forward and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons for whistle, sound, and bell. Special passenger announcements, requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. So for the product specifications, the gauge is O gauge, the scale type is traditional, The brand is Lionel, power is electric, engine type is steam, the minimum curve is 036, dimensions of the set length is approximately 63 inches, the layout dimensions is 40 inches times 60 inches, and the most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2014 Christmas catalog. Next up is the 10th anniversary Polar Express O-Gauge set with line chief remote. So, this thing features special decoration to commemorate the 10th anniversary, special 10th anniversary user-activated announcements, separately applied metal handrails, and it includes the Polar Express girder bridge. So the set includes a 284 locomotive, the tender, the passenger coach, marionette car, and the observation car, and the Polar Express girder bridge, like I said earlier, and 4 articulated movie characters, 8 curved or 36 fast track sections, 3 straight fast track sections, and a fast track wall pack terminal section, remote control for locomotive, wall pack power supply, Polar Express decorative bell. The locomotive features electric locomotive control by remote, official all aboard the Polar Express and tickets please, movie sound clips plus special edition announcements, on and off switches for smoke and sound, rail sounds, RC sound system with steam chuffing and engine background sounds, whistle bell, and user activated announcements, operating headlight, puff and smoke unit, operating coupler on the rear of the tender, power for ministry motor, 2 traction tires, die-cast metal, locomotive body, large pilot and headlight lenses shielded, special 10th anniversary decoration, and separately applied metal handrails. So, the passenger cars, they feature interior lighting, decorated drum head on the observation car, rounded observation platform, silhouettes in the windows, and the remote features. Let's see if I can find it. The remote features the forward and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons to activate the whistle sound, bell sound, and official announcements from the movie, and it requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. The road number is 1225. The gauge is O gauge. Scouts are traditional, brand Lionel, minimum curve is 031. The dimensions of the set limit is 63 3/8 inches. The layout dimensions is 40 inches times 60 inches, and the most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Ready to Run catalog. And here's the regular line chief Polar Express set. So, like the 10th anniversary run, it's much more differenter, but it does have the same things, except the handrails are molded into the locomotive. So it's basically train set track and wall pack power supply included, ready to run out of the box. Basic wall pack power supply, terminal jack section with the jack for connecting to the wall pack, kid-friendly handheld remote, run more than 1 locomotive on the same track. Distant frequencies available for different line chief locomotives allow for multiple remote engines to run at the same time. Line chief locomotives can also run on any track powered by a conventional transformer at a constant 18 volts. Line chief locomotives can operate at the same time as any legacy or TMCC controlled engine on the same 18 volt powered layout and track. So, the set includes a 284 locomotive and tender, the marionette car, passenger car, and the observation car, 8 curve 36 fast track sections, 3 straight fast track sections, and a fast track wall pack terminal section, and the remote control for the locomotive, along with the wall pack power supply, and the Polar Express decorative bell. So the locomotive itself features electro locomotive controlled by remote, movie sound clip, on and off switches for smoke and sound, rail sounds, RC sound system with steam chuffing and engine background sounds, whistle bell and user activated announcements, operating headlight, puff and smoke unit, operating cover with the rear tender, power for maintenance motor, 2 traction tires, die-cast metal locomotive body, large pilot and headlight is lens shielded. Passenger cars feature interior lighting, decorated drum head on an observation car, en route an observation platform, and the silhouettes in the windows. The remote features forward and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons, activate whistle sound and bell sound, and official announcements from the movie. Requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. So, For the product specifications, the gauge is O gauge, scale type traditional, brand Lionel, power electric, engine type steam, minimum curve is 031, dimension set list approximately 63 3/8 inches, and the layout is 40 inches times 60 inches, and the most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2016 Ready to Run catalog. Alright, up next is the 10th anniversary Polar Express Dreamliner passenger set. So, this is a perfect counterpart to the classic Berkshire Steam set for the first time ever, all new 10th anniversary diesel version of the Polar Express passenger set. So the set includes an FT diesel locomotive, coach passenger car, and observation passenger car, 3 10-inch straight fast track sections, 8 curve or 36 fast track sections, and 1 fast track terminal section, along with the CW80 transformer. The locomotive features transformer controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operation, rail sounds ready to run sound system with diesel horn, bell, and user activated crew dialogue scenarios, operating headlight, operating cover and well fans, dual full power for maintenance free motors, die-cast metal trucks and pilot, metal frame, lighted cab interior, engineer and conductor figures, special 10th anniversary making on the locomotive. Passenger cars feature die-cast metal trucks and operating couplers, detailed interiors, flexible diaphragms on the coupler ends, opening doors, interior illumination, special 10th anniversary marking on the end of each passenger car with the length of 13 inches each. For the product specifications, the gauge is O gauge, scale type traditional, brand Lionel, power electric, engine type is diesel. The minimum curve is 027, dimensions of the set length is approximately 52.5 inches, and the layout dimensions is 40 inches times 60 inches, and the most recent catalog is the 2016, or the Lionel 2016 Ready to Run catalog. Next up is the Peanuts Christmas Ready to Run set. This set includes the 080 steam locomotive and tender, gondola, boxcar, caboose, 3 straight fast track sections, 1 fast track terminal sections, 8 curved fast track sections, and along with the CW80 transformer and the smoke fluid for the locomotive. The locomotive features transformer controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operation, air whistle and tender, operating headlight, puff and smoke unit, operating coupler on the front of the locomotive and rear of the tender, power for maintenance free motor, traction tires, die-cast metal locomotive body and frame, engineer and fireman figures, rolling stock features, operating couplers, tree loaded on gondola, boxcar with opening doors, interior illumination and caboose. It has the CW80 operation instructional video, lubrication and maintenance of ready to run locomotive, and ready to run set basics, ready to run set troubleshooting tips. The product specifications, the gauge is O gauge, scale type traditional, brand Lionel, power electric, engine type steam, minimum curve is 031. Dimensions of the set length is approximately 47 inches. The layout is 40 inches times 60 inches, and the most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Christmas catalog. Next up is the Gingerbread Junction Docksider train set. So the set includes the Docksider steam locomotive, a gondola, a candy cane flat car, and a caboose, along with 8 036 fast track sections, 3 10-inch straight fast track sections, 1 fast track terminal section, CW80 transformer and smoke fluid. The locomotive features transformer controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operation, electronic steam whistle, directional lighting with operating headlight and backup light, die-cast metal locomotive body and frame, power for maintenance free motor with momentum flywheel, front and rear operating couplers, traction tires, puff and smoke unit, engineer and fireman figures. And the rolling stock feature operating couplers, the removable canisters in the gondola, a pipe load on flat car with candy cane stripes. Each car in the set is individually boxed. So for the product specifications, the gauge is O gauge, scale type traditional, brand Lionel, power electric, engine type is steam, the minimum curve is 027, dimension set length is approximately 34.5 inches, and the layout dimensions is 40 inches times 60 inches. The most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Christmas catalog. Next up is the John Deere RS-3 Line Chief Remote Control Freight Set. Living up to the legacy of the John Deere name and the company's innovate 175-year heritage, this diesel train is en route to deliver 4,650 tractors to farmers far down the rail line. The freight load is pulled by a rugged RS-3 diesel that bears the John Deere's founding year of 1837. At the tail end, classic caboose marks the birth date of the original company owner. A boxcar featuring the famous John Deere slogan, and the durable flat car equipped with the removable tractor load complete this very special freight set. So the set includes an RS-3 diesel locomotive, a flat car with 2 removable tractors, a boxcar, a square window caboose, 8 curve R36 fast track sections, 1 10-inch straight fast track section, 1 fast track wall pack terminal section, and a wall pack power supply. Line chief remote for locomotive, and the locomotive features electric locomotive control by remote, on and off switch for sound, rail sounds, RC sound system with diesel rivet and background sounds, horn and bell, and user activated announcements, operating headlights, power from industry motor, operating coupler, lighting interior, rolling stock features, operating couplers, 2 removable 1/64 scale John Deere tractors included with flat car, opening door and boxcar, remote features, forward and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons for whistle, sound, bell, and special freight crew announcements, requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. The product specifications: the rail line is John Deere, the road number is 1837, the gauge is O gauge, scale chart traditional, brand Lionel, power electric, engine type is diesel, the minimum curb is 27, dimension set length is approximately 43 inches, and the layout is 40 inches times 50 inches, and the most recent catalog that has been departed in is the Lionel 2016 Ready to Run catalog. And here is the DC Comics Batman line chief Ready to Run M7 Subway set. Batman needs you to take control of his new Batman M7 line chief subway set with its gold graphics to help restore order to Gotham City. The set includes a Batman M7 powered car, an Arkham Asylum inmates M7 non-powered car, and a Battle M7 non-powered car. 8 curve R36 fast track sections, 3 10-inch straight fast track sections, 1 10-inch straight fast track sections, or a wall pack terminal section, and a wall pack power supply section, or a line chief remote. And the locomotive features electric locomotive remote control, rail sounds, RC sound system with diesel revving and background sounds, horn, bell, and user activated announcements, on and off switch for sound, operating headlight, power for industry motor, interior lighting, manual opening doors. Passenger car features manual opening doors, interior lighting, line chief remote features remote or forward and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons and reverse speed control knob, 3 buttons for whistle, sound, and bell, and special passenger announcements. Requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. The gauge is O gauge. The scale chart traditional. The brand is Lionel, power electric, engine type motorized. Minimum curve is 036. Dimension set length is approximately 49 inches. And the land dimension is 40 inches times 60 inches. The most recent catalog is the Lionel 2015 Ready to Run catalog. And here is the Polar Express American Flyer Chief Ready to Run set. So, already a cornerstone of the Christmas family tradition, the Polar Express movie celebrates its 10th anniversary in 2014 with the Flyer Chief remote control system. It's a newly tooled American Flyer S-Gauge Polar Express Berkshire with dramatized pilot pulls 3 illuminated Polar Express passenger cars. The S-Gauge Polar Express set comes complete, or set comes ready to run right out of the box, including a Power 36W18 VDC wall-pack power supply, and all the track you need to get things started. Operate the Polar Express under your tree every Christmas for generations to come, or leave it up all year to enjoy continuous fun, excitement, and railroad magic. Operating your trains has never been easier. Total control of the throttle rotates to increase and decrease the speed in both forward and reverse. Full speed ahead. The red light at the top of the remote is a speed indicator, steady when neutral and blinking faster as it accelerates. It has a long range reception, even at a distance of 60 feet or from another room. Special sleep feature helps prolong the life of her 3 AAA batteries, multiple frequencies available so multiple engines can run on the same layout at the same time. It has realistic sounds. Realistic steam chuff sounds are in sync with the steam's engine speed. High quality speaker house in the tender. 3 sound buttons on the remote to control the bell, whistle, horn, and customized sounds or announcements. Multi-system operation. Flyer Chief remote control locomotives can run on any legacy, TMCC, or conventional transformer layout as long as its 18 volts of power is being supplied to the track. Families can run their locomotives at the same time and on the same track at 18 volts, or mom and dad's legacy TMCC engine can be controlled with the Cab 1 or Cab 2 remote controller, while the junior engineer commands the Flyer Chief remote locomotive with his or her own remote controller. So the set includes an all-new 284 Berkshire steam locomotive and tender, coach car, hot chocolate diner car, and observation car, 3 straight American Flyer fast track sections, 12 American Flyer fast track R20 curve sections, and 1 American Flyer fast track terminal section, 32W18 VDC wall-pack power supply, and the Flyer Chief remote control, along with the Polar Express sleigh bell. The locomotive features user-selected operational modes, conventional AC transformer mode or flyer chief wireless remote controller, or AC or DC power, AF speed controller, retain a steady constant speed whether traveling on inclines, declines on flat and terrain, on and off switches for sound, smoke and transformer remote operation mode, locomotive with forward, neutral, and reverse operation, diecast metal locomotive body and frame, diecast metal 6-wheel trucks on tender, rail sounds RC sound system with steam chuffing while in motion, realistic background sounds, whistle and bell triggered by remote, operating headlight, directional LED on tender, rear light operating coupler on the rear of the tender, Vanger smoke unit, power from maintenance free motor, 2 traction tires for added grip, large polar pilot and headlight lenses shielded. The passenger cars feature interior illumination, dual rail collector, and flicker-free lighting. Operating couplers on the front of the rear of the coaches and tender, or I think. Decorated drumhead and rounded viewing platform on observation cars, silhouettes and windows, underbody details, simulated snow on roof. Flyer chief remote features forward and speed, reverse control knob, 3 buttons for whistle, sound, and bell, and special crew announcements. Requires 3 AAA alkaline batteries that are not included. The product specifications, the road number is 1225. The gauge is S gauge, scale chart traditional, brand American Flyer, power electric, engine type steam, minimum curve is S36, dimensional set length is approximately 50 inches, and the most recent catalog that has been featured in is the 2016 American Flyer catalog. Here's the Polar Express G-Gauge freight set. So, the set includes a G-Gauge steam locomotive and tender, gondola with 3 hot chocolate mix canisters, center cupola caboose, 12 curved, 4 straight, easy to assemble G-Gauge black track pieces that are plastic, and an RC remote control. The locomotive features highly detailed, sturdy constructed Berkshire-style locomotive, authentic train sounds, including bell and whistle. Working headlight requires 60 cell batteries or a 9.6V rechargeable battery pack that is not included. The freight cars feature fixed knuckle couplers, removable canisters, and gondola. RC remote control features designed for easy use. Clearly marked buttons for allow train to go forward and reverse, sound the whistle, ring the bell, and play all aboard the Polar Express. And requires 2 AA batteries that are not included. The product specifications, the road number is 1225. The gauge is G-Gauge, brand Lionel. Dimensions is 55 inches times 72 inches of oval or G-Gauge track. The most recent catalog is the 2015 Lionel Ready to Run catalog that has been featured in. Next up is the Polar Express G-Gauge passenger set. So I'm pretty sure most of you know that the set features the steam locomotive and coal tender, the passenger coach with 2 opening doors, and the observation car with the disappearing hobo feature and opening door. 3 Polar Express figures, the conductor, boy, and hobo, 12 curve and 4 straight, easy to assemble G-Gauge black plastic track pieces. It's easy to unpack and easy to repack storage box. RC remote controller. The locomotive features highly detailed and sturdy constructed Berkshire-style locomotive. Authentic train sounds, including bell and whistle. Working the headlight requires 60 cell batteries that are not included. The passenger cars feature handsomely detailed passenger cars, observation car with disappearing hobo feature, fixed knuckle couplers. RC remote control features designed for easy use. Clearly marked buttons for allow the train to go forward and reverse, sound the whistle, ring the bell, and play all aboard the Polar Express. Requires 2 AA batteries that are not included. Lionel's Polar Express G-Gauge train set, the Polar Express G-Gauge manual, and the Polar Express G-Gauge addendum. So the product specifications, the gauge is G-Gauge, scale chart traditional, brand Lionel, power electric is, the power is not electric, the power is battery powered, the engine type is steam, dimensions of the set length is 55 inches times 72 inches, 72 inches oval track. The most recent catalog is the Lionel 2016 Ready to Run catalog. And here is the Frosty the Snowman G-Gauge set. So the set includes a G-Gauge steam locomotive and tender, boxcar, and a center cupola caboose, 12 curve, 4 straight G-Gauge black plastic track pieces, and an RC remote controller. The locomotive features highly detailed, sturdily constructed general style locomotive, authentic train sounds including bell and whistle, working headlight, requires 60 cell batteries or a 9.6V rechargeable battery pack that is not included. The freight cars feature fixed knuckle couplers, opening door on the boxcar. The track is 12 curve and 4 straights. RC remote control features designed for easy to use. Clearly marked buttons for allow train to go forward and reverse. Sound the whistle and ring the bell. Requires 2 AA batteries that are not included. For the product specifications, the gauge is G-Gauge. The scale chart traditional, brand Lionel. Power is battery powered. The engine type is steam. The dimensions of the set length is 55 inches times 72 inches oval a G-Gauge track. And the most recent catalog that has been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Christmas catalog. And here is the Coca-Cola G-Gauge holiday G-Gauge set. The set includes a G-Gauge style, general style locomotive and tender, boxcar, center cupola caboose, 12 curve and 4 straight G-Gauge black plastic track pieces, RC remote control. The locomotive features highly detailed and sturdily constructed 440 general style locomotive. Authentic train sounds, including bell and whistle, working headlights, requires 60 cell batteries or 9.6 speed rechargeable battery pack that is not included. The freight cars feature fixed knuckle couplers, opening doors on boxcar. The track is 12 curve and 4 straights. No extra G-Gauge track and accessories are available. The RC remote control features designed for easy use, clearly marked buttons for loud train to go forward and reverse, sound the whistle and ring the bell. Requires 2 AA batteries that are not included. For the product specifications, the rail line is Coca-Cola, the gauge is G-Gauge, scale chart traditional, brand Lionel. The power is battery powered, engine type is steam, and the dimensions of the set is 55 inches times 72 inches oval G-Gauge track. And the most recent catalog that has been departed in is the 2015 Lionel Christmas catalog. And lastly, we have the Criollo G-Gauge set. So the set includes a general style locomotive tender, a boxcar, and a center cupola caboose, 12 curve and 4 straight G-Gauge black plastic track pieces, an RC remote controller. The locomotive features highly detailed, sturdily constructed 440 general style locomotive, authentic train sounds, including bell and whistle. Working headlight requires 60 cell batteries or 9.6 V rechargeable battery pack, not included. Fixed cars or freight cars feature fixed knuckle couplers, opening door on boxcar. Track is 12 curve and 4 straights. RC remote control features designed for easy use, clearly marked buttons for allow the train to go forward and reverse and sound the whistle and ring the bell. Requires 2 AA batteries that are not included. For the product specifications, the gauge is G-Gauge, scale chart traditional, brand Lionel, power is battery powered, engine type is steam, dimensions is 55 inches times 72 inches oval G-Gauge track, and the most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Ready to Run catalog. And that will do it. Hope y'all have enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on, and of course, hit that subscribe button. And remember, y'all, the current goal for this channel is for us to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year or by the end of January or February of next year. Again, thank y'all again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's video.